we're back as this unending conversation between Johnny and Danny continues, and Johnny is still not creeped out at all by Danny's strange obsessions, and I apologize, but it seems I may have blown a side quest, because remember that tape recorder I put on the answering machine back in the first day? Well, I thought that you listened to every message that was on it at the end of the game automatically as part of the story, but unfortunately it turns out that the messages get deleted after a while. And, you have to listen to the tape on days 3, 4, and 9. Obviously, you saw me in the last video, I didn't. Oh, wow! Well, now, Johnny just got robbed of a few tens of thousands of dollars because of Denny's tuition, if I trust the number that appeared on the screen. But, I didn't do it on day 3, we're on day 4, and I hope I'm gonna have an occasion to at least show you the one on day 4. And okay, so we're gonna go to the coffee shop, and I already went to the coffee shop on the first day to get an achievement there, and usually you're supposed to get it here in this part, but okay, now, great Scott, our mocha lattes are delicious! Well, that's random. Anyway, I'm gonna pick the cheesecake because the dialogue is really weird if you do pick the cheesecake. And, alright, so I don't think that was in the movie, our million cheesecakes served. Look at that. It's amazing, Johnny. You should try some. I'm having some! And Johnny's like, no thanks. Come on, you ordered some cheesecake, Jesus. And thanks for paying my tuition. Thanks for paying my cheesecake. Danny's really a high-maintenance teenager, isn't he? Anyway, as I was need 1.21 gigawatts of caffeine. Well, that must be a lot of caffeine. But anyways, I was saying the reason for the Johnny achievement is because a medium coffee is what he orders in the movie. So that's the reason for the achievement. Oh, that scene. This is the scene where perhaps the most famous line in the movie is said. And now, this is where Johnny's starting to get ideas that maybe there's a problem. And is he hitting on Michelle? Well, that's the room for you. Everyone wants to get into everyone's pants, and who else but Tommy Wiseau could have ridden such a gigantic train wreck of a clusterfuck? Okay, so now this is the scene where, exactly what I was about to say, where Johnny tries to find out why Lisa told her mother that Johnny hit her, and okay, now we see Lisa is really starting to try and mess with Johnny's head instead of just trying to hide everything, sweep it under the carpet, and you must be kidding, aren't you? No, she's not. You're not seeing the light, Johnny, you're a dumbass. Oh, jeez. Okay, now, this is it. This is gonna be the big one. We're gonna let the rage counter build up a little. Can't think about that right now. Why, Lisa? Why is that? Please talk to me, please! You are part of my life! You are everything! I could not go on without you, Lisa! Yeah, I'd be scared too. Alright, here comes the big one. Here goes!
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
I love this line. This is honestly the best line ever because of, Tommy Wiseau's signature delivery makes it so bad, it's just awesome. Kind of like the whole movie, actually. Anyway, am I going to get a chance before the end of the day to see if I really blew that side quest big time? I still love you. How blank can you be? She just said she just might change. Oh, whatever. I give up. I'm not going to make sense of this anymore. So I guess I didn't get a chance to see if there was something on the tape recorder. Yay, Saturday! And a trick to have the shower be a little less painful is to click like crazy outside of the shower, and Johnny's gonna get out of the shower early. So, okay, now let's pick up the tape, which is in the and the player's in the bedroom, rather. Okay, so we got the conversation from day 4, so I really missed the one on day 3, but I'm on day 5 and I still can listen to the one on day 4. So, okay, now I don't think this is supposed to be part of the story, because otherwise Johnny would probably have had a different reaction yesterday, and in regards to the whole "I still love you" thing, because you're supposed to listen to it on day 4. Well, you're supposed to listen to it on day 4. Those first 2 conversations on days 3 and 4 are actually Easter eggs, because you're only supposed to get the tape recorder on day 5 in the story, which is today. So this achievement is really hard to get on your first time through, because you don't really know what to expect out of that whole tape recorder thing. Let's see if I can... Nope, it's the same thing. So, yeah, I blew that side quest. No day 3 conversation for me. You listen to the one on day 9 as part of the story, though I'm really certain of that. So, let's continue to record everything as he put it. And, okay. Oh, now what's gonna go on? I don't really remember this part. Anyway, this is Mike, which is another one of Johnny's friends. Johnny has a lot of friends in this movie and in the game as well that are completely unimportant. You got Mike, Peter, Steven, and... okay... why were they making out at Johnny's place? Why not at his place? Okay, now, that's not the end of the story. It's already disturbing enough, and Johnny's like, go on, I'm listening, like he wants to know every juicy detail, so he can, like, maybe rub it in his face later. And, okay. That I have misplaced. Oh yeah, I remember! He forgot his underwear. Okay, I want to see Johnny's reaction. Oh, he just laughs. My reaction wouldn't just be haha, it would be And okay, now now this is really getting disturbing. She pulls it out and she's showing everybody, hey look, he's got underwear! Underwear, I got the picture. The first time I played this game, when he said I got the picture, I actually wondered whether he meant that literally because Claudette took a picture of him or something, or if it was just the expression. And now Denny comes in because he's got the urge to play football. He gotta do it in order to survive. But seriously, with all those football scenes in the movie, you just wonder, what the heck is the point? And it's not like they're playing football either. They're just tossing the ball around. That's not football. That's just looking stupid. Tommy Wiseau's been raised in France, and it really, really shows, because he obviously has no idea what football is. Now, alright, great catch, Johnny. Now let's go for it. Yeah! There are 2 achievements related to this. One for catching every ball that's sent towards you, and one for successfully throwing every ball. The catching one is easy. You just click on the X like that. But to get the other one, to throw the football, you need perfect reflexes every time. I don't know if it includes the battle scenes, like with Chris R. and the other ones that are going to be later in the game. Here's another good catch. Let's throw it now. There we go. I'll say this, however, Tom Falb had a good idea of making this interactive, to relieve the tragic boredom of watching a bunch of guys toss a football around, like in the movie. I don't know if they just did that in the movie to extend the running time, but it's just stupid. But the stupidest thing, well, you'll see on day either 6 or 7, I don't really remember. Oh, you weren't supposed to say that, Denny! Now, Mark is going to be all up in his face, wanting to know exactly what the deal is about Mike's underwear. Jesus H. Christ on a pogo stick. Okay, so he hit him because he didn't want to tell him what was going on inside his underwear. Wow, that really sounded wrong. But, wow, Mark must be extra pissy if he does that every time someone doesn't want to tell him something. Imagine if Johnny did that with Lisa, who never seems to tell him anything. He would probably kill her from all the times he'd hit her. But no, he did not hit her. He did not. Okay, now Mark and Mike are gonna go away, and let's go home, Denny. How many times in this game and in the movie does Johnny say, "Let's go home"? He just seems to say that incessantly, which reminds me, I completely forgot to read the diary for Denny on day 5, so I'm going to get this out of the way right now. Oh, this is a second chance at getting that thing that can't be unseen. And okay, wow, tossing the football around is so exciting that it's worth writing down in your diary. Okay, and now, when I got the billion cheesecake, this is unusually boring for a guy who's got a crush on his surrogate dad's girlfriend. I couldn't stop thinking about kissing Lisa someday. Okay, I think the word creepy just can't do him justice anymore. So, yeah, now, because just tossing a football around requires so much energy, you need to go take a shower afterwards. Okay, let's get dressed up again, and now what's next? Oh, yeah. This is the scene where Johnny eavesdrops on Lisa and Claudette talking about how Lisa doesn't love Johnny. She doesn't even like him, had sex with someone else, but she does not mention Mark, however, so their friendship is going to go undamaged for a little while longer. But now, Johnny... Now, he's really being torn apart now, because this is where he realizes, yes, Lisa is hiding things from him, and she's just not loyal to him, like he said in the last video. Lisa is loyal to me. I trust Lisa. And this is how she repays you. And this is the point in the game where if you haven't bought the tape recorder before, you have to do so now. And there are a few people who get stuck in this part because Johnny just says, I'm going to record everything, and the mission says something like, record everything. It's rather cryptic, so you really have to know what to do. And now this guy is Peter, another one of Johnny's friends, and they're going to talk about Lisa and how she is not so loyal to Johnny after all. Yeah, good thing you trusted her, right? And that scene with Claudette and Lisa earlier... Well, as much as Claudette is a despicable character, her reactions to the whole thing make you believe that she's like the only one in the entire movie with 2 brain cells to rub together. And, of course, being unlikable isn't exactly Claudette's exclusive province. You got Lisa, who's a freaking whore, Mark, who bangs his best friend's wife-to-be, you got Denny, who's just a freaking creepazoid, and Johnny is, well... he's freaking played by Tommy Wiseau. What more could you want? And, oh, we learned that Peter is a psychologist. Well, that's awfully convenient. But, yeah, it doesn't seem like he wants to help Johnny because he's his friend. He doesn't want to get between him and Lisa. But he helps people he doesn't know as part of his job. But he won't help his friend. Yeah, really, really friendly. And now... Johnny just said that he wants to give Lisa a second chance. She told Claudette, almost in your face, she doesn't like you. If you just give her a second chance, she's just gonna blow it away. Idiot! Oh, hi, Mark. So now, oh yeah, I remember this part. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this today because we're running out of time. But we're going to do this next time. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the game because you don't make Mark pay for banging Lisa behind your back, but at least we can attempt to do so in a very, very hilarious way. And speaking of Mark, he just said that he's banging a girl who's married. Can't be Lisa because she's not married, but He's banging Lisa, who's with Johnny, and he's banging some married girl. Yeah, real household destroyer. So next time on The Room, we are going to make you pay for that, Mark.